Here we go again with another matchup using Koth drops. It's a keepable, not a lovely opening hand, but keepable. And he's playing first, so who knows, maybe we'll draw into something we really want. So we're playing against Kuldotha. So this may be over very quickly. That is an intimidating start. And for me, probably the best I could do is get Goblin Guide out there as a blocker of all things. That way, if he does not lead into okay, so Signal Pest, gonna have to kill that. Next turn, yeah, it looks like our best bet for that. I kind of want to get the 2 red out so I can Searing Blaze. So, although it's overkill, I think I'm going to have to Lightning Bolt his Signal Pest. And the great thing about this is if you can just hold for a little bit for board state, then you can just slaughter them and overrun. So War Driver, which is a great target for. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's put out another mountain. Great target for Searing Blaze. And meanwhile, we're towing the line. We have card advantage. Okay, another Battle Cry answer. And now he's willing to start trading. Right now we don't have our token killer, so those tokens are more dangerous to us. And that is a lovely little answer. Do I want to attack? That's kind of the question. Because I can get out 2. I could be attacking for 4. If he ends up with an answer, he could be coming back for... Oh, what the hell. You only live once. So they say. So let's just hope he doesn't draw his way into a nasty attack that depletes my resources. I did give him a land out of it. That might be the worst thing of all, because he has a Goblin Chieftain, but he only has 1 Goblin at this point, so that's not even the end of the world. Manic Vandal's going to kill one of his guys next turn. It doesn't look like he has any sort of speedy answer. So I think the best play is to just clear his board as much as we can. And we're getting to a place where our board state's just going to be superior to his. That's the thing about Kuldotha Red. If you don't win early, you're probably not going to win at all. And his Spell Bomb will probably just be cycled. I mean, yes, he could attack in with his Mem Knight if he wants to. But at this point, he's almost where he needs to blockers more than he needs attackers. That's a great place to get this deck. Who's attacking? So, unless he blocks with a Signal Pest, or unless he has some burn to kill our guys, this is it. Get him and burn him. And that's why I like Red Sun Zenith also. In this case, a Burst Lightning would be doing the same. But if he had 5, for example, that we needed to deal, Red Sun Zenith gets us there. Burst Lightning does not. Alright. So that wins us game 1, and actually in the sideboard I feel like we have a much better set of answers. For one thing, Spark Mages. Oh yeah. Pretty much everything he has 1 toughness. Ratchet Bombs. Liking that idea too. What is a little bit weaker against his deck? Well, let's see. Goblin Guide kind of held his own. Just as a defender. Stagger Shock would give us a 2-for-1. I guess, in a way, Syrian Blaze is overkill. And we don't have any real need for those Tectonic Edges, which I don't always like losing land, but we top out at 4. And worst case scenario, we do have a victory, so we could mulligan. Time is on our side. So here he goes again. And that's all he has this time. Interesting. Well, we have a little answer of our own. Very excited to see that Spark Mage. If I was him, that might be enough for me to almost up and quit. Because it's just so good against what he's trying to do. Okay. So here, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put out the Teetering Peak because I do want to get Koth on turn 4 if at all possible. See if he has any way of making the War Driver more dangerous, which he does not. We'll burn him. And now we're getting just a myriad of options. I like the idea of Stagger Shock. Let's see what he plays. And sure enough, Stagger Shock works. And if he brings up another threat, it works again. And if he doesn't, we're starting our way to death. Okay, here I'm going to go aggressive. I mean, how do you not when a red duck wins? Get out Koth and get to hammering. Now he probably does have some instant speed options. The fact that he hasn't played anything makes me think he also probably has quite a bit of burn in hand. So who knows? Koth may be dead. Well, he gave me a 2-for-1. Gave me a 2-for-1 and dealt 4 damage to the opponent. And that ain't bad. Moreover, as he uses up those options, he has less of a chance of hurting someone like my Cunning Spark Mage. I will put out, and will almost certainly be met with burn if he has it. Sure enough. So now it's the waiting game. And I like the view. He is mono-flooded and sitting with a pretty empty hand. I just lucked my way into another Koth, which at this point is just a huge top deck. Especially add that on, attacking for 4. I mean 6. Wow. So he's down to 7. We'll see whether he so he's rebirthing. Whatever card he draws is really his only chance, because the Ratchet Bomb's going to kill all his tokens. And another Ratchet Bomb. Lightning bolt targeting me, which targets Koth. Okay, I'm okay with that. Doesn't kill me. And he has an empty hand. And I'm at a point where if I can get anything more, if I can get in this next turn. Okay, so he's going to attack with a Bushwhacker. Will kill Koth. But I'm still at the point where if I draw anything, I win. Well, I guess not anything. If I draw any burn, I win. If I draw this, that's no good. And here, I gotta make it so that he's come on top decking. Get my threat on the board. Don't love the idea of losing my Ratchet Bomb. But now he has to jump block. And I am in a position again where any top deck wins it. Or nearly any. Heck, at that point, Manic Vandal would have won it because he would have killed his blocker. This does not look pretty. An overkill burst lightning. And there we go, for the win. Give him the old good game. And there we go. So against Kuldotha Red, did very good. We'll see what we face in round 2.